Welcome back to Nighthawk Gaming. Today we are getting towards the end of the month of June, and it's time to get into some of the gaming pickups we've had for the month. Some of it's come in the mail, some of it's come from eBay Games, which is the Australian. I suppose if you're from America, you'll know the. I think it was GameStop was previously eBay Games, or it still is in Canada, and I think it's Game, whatever's left of it in the European territories. But a few pickups from there, a few from Facebook, and a few in the mail as well. So we'll jump straight into it. We'll have a look straight into this package, get it open with the old trusty scissors, get into it and have a look. And the first cab off the rank, which is one that I've been on the lookout for a little while there, and you can see Dragon Quest there from Square Enix, and I believe it did come complete with the manual. The PAL version, you can see there, does come with the disc in relatively good condition, and it does come with what's something that I generally miss these days is the full-blown manual. And as you can see there, we've got the full-blown manual. Looks like it is complete, so what do we get there? A little info card type thing with some artwork on it. And then even the winner PSP. Something tells me that that one is out of date, and we won't be able to pick that one up, but never mind. There we go. So that's Dragon Quest Journey of the Cursed King on the PlayStation 2 as our first pickup there. We'll jump into the second one. I think it was an eBay pickup for about $25, which I don't think, or 25 Australian dollars, which I don't think is too bad of a price. As we jump into the second one we've got there. Now this one did come from, it was probably unfortunate timing. So we've got there Arcade Paradise, which was, I can't remember where I clicked onto that one, but basically you take over an old laundromat and you develop and turn it into an arcade. And I thought that one that I did get off Amazon had to be shipped from Europe, and I thought that wouldn't be a bad little game that you'd struggle to get here in Australia. And then lo and behold, Game Pass decide that they're going to throw it up for free on the system. Well, again, I think I've said it before, not free, I suppose, because you're paying a monthly fee for that, but for all intents and purposes going up there, so probably missed out on that one. And then we'll go to the big box here. Let's jump into that, which is always a bit harder to get into, it must be said, depending on how they've packaged the damn thing up. And they've done a fair job of it, I'll give them that. Now this was an interesting one off of eBay as well, which I think I said in the last unboxing video. A lot of people will turn their nose up, a lot of collectors will turn their nose up at the offerings from eBay, but I still think that there is some good stuff to be found on there, and it's always dependent on the seller. So you'll obviously get a lot of resellers and you know, people who do their research and know their value, but quite often, if you keep an eye out, you will run across someone who's just maybe clearing out the garage, or just trying to get rid of some odds and ends in the house. We'll move that across there. And this one, as I said, was a bit of an interesting pickup, all things considered. If we cruise the box in there, so it's Lego Dimensions, and I believe it's for the Xbox 360, but the value of this one has in fact shot up a fair bit, and you can see in there it's got the base set with the instructions, which in and of itself is probably not a bad pickup, but for the cost of $30, which I think the base set is going for more than that these days, it's also got, I won't pull out all the individual pieces, but it's got a couple of the expansion packs, and you can see the manuals for it there. So you've got a Ninjago expansion pack there. You have the Cyborg, I think it is, expansion pack there. You've got the Scooby-Doo expansion pack there, Jurassic World expansion pack, and you've got the Bart Simpson one and the Lego Movie Police. Now, I don't know, I think some of the actual pieces are missing, but you do have the little stands there, which is what you actually need on the base. But it does have, you can see there, the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo. It does have the Lego Man police car there. I thought it did come with some of the others, but that might be mixed in with that bigger box there. So for $30, I don't think it's a bad pickup, especially the expansion packs. It's just becoming harder and harder to pick up and get your hands on these days. Now the other one, which wasn't, in fact I picked it up just today, we'll have a look at this. 2 lots that I picked up as a Facebook Marketplace deal. So we've got 2 NES games, which funnily enough, I don't actually have an NES console. It is the only major console that I do not have in the game room at the moment, so I'm going to have to go and get that now, but I couldn't pass up this deal. So we've got Rygar, and we've got Battletoads, and they're pretty good. You can see there, the condition of them overall is pretty good, I think, all things considered, given that they're 30 plus years old, 35 years old now, so not a bad pickup. $10 each for those 2. So they'll be going in the collection and are waiting for an NES console to come my way. The other one, which we'll go through this quickly because it was a bit of a stack, 13 Xbox One games that I picked up for $30, so just over $2 a piece there, but we'll go through those quickly. We've got Rise, Son of Rome, Lords of the Fallen, which they actually are doing a remake of at some point this year. We've got Shadow of Mordor, I think we've got the other one as well, Shadow of War, Dragon Age Inquisition, the Halo Master Chief Collection, and we've got Assassin's Creed Origins, Skyrim Special Edition, Halo 5, the Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind expansion, Halo Wars 2, Guitar Hero Live, and the last one, which is Torment Tides of New Mirror. So overall, not a bad little pickup there, I don't think, for $30. As I said, just about $2 a game. So I generally miss the Xbox One era. I was into the PlayStation at that point, so let's pop these over here, and couldn't collect for both. So it's probably one of those things. The Xbox is getting a bit easier. The Xbox One and the Xbox 360 are getting a bit easier to get back and get your hands on some of that stuff now. Then we'll jump into some of the games that I managed to grab out of the EB Games. There was a couple of new releases and a couple on sale. So the first one we'll have a look at there is Company of Heroes 3, and if you check out the channel, we do a bit of a let's play of this one as well, but it did actually come as a nice little pack. You've got the slip cover over the top there. You've got another meaty little book that's contained in with that. Then you have the steel book in there, which does include, it's got a little slip piece there that's got not much in it. You do have the Devil's Brigade patch, which is in there in a nice little envelope there. You've got a DLC pack, which we'll have a look there. I'll just cover up the code itself, but you can see it's just another little slip in there. And then the last piece in the steelbook itself is a map of the Italian front on one side, which might be a bit hard to get the whole thing inside the camera there, and the other side is the African front there, which is where the game takes place on those two fronts. So that's Company of Heroes 3. As I said, check out the channel. There is a bit of a let's play of the first 30 or so minutes of gameplay and how it does compare to playing it on the PC. Obviously going to be markedly different if you're doing it on the PS5 with a controller as opposed to keyboard and mouse. The next one, which sort of jumped out at me, was on sale, was Anno 1800, the console edition. Again, generally you play that sort of thing on a PC, but that one was on sale, so I picked that up. There was another couple of second-hand games that, in fact, one I've never heard of, Demon Turf there. You can see on the back there, I think it's basically a 3D platformer, and I think that was only about $10, so not a bad pickup for that one. And then the other Xbox game we did pick up there was the Lego Harry Potter collection. I'll say it's for the kids. And the other two, the other one I did get out of that sale as well was Attack on Titan, which I managed to pick up for about $20. It's going, I think, online or on eBay for substantially more than that, so not a bad little pickup for that price there. One of the other ones, which was a bit of a strange one, as I was just sort of looking through Amazon, was the Night Witch, which is a bit of a Metroidvania type platformer. We will do a let's play that and see what it's like at some point as well. Shoot 'em up, spellcasting sorcery. So it might not even be a I thought it was a Metroidvania type game. Clearly mistaken, but that one not a bad price. We'll open it up because it does have some extras in there for the deluxe edition, so we'll move those out of the way. We'll have a quick look in there, and it does have a loose disc, which is rather annoying. It does come with, in the packet there, so there is the download code there for the soundtrack for the game. It does have, in a nice little slip there, you have a couple of postcard type things, if I can get those out. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, which is some not bad artwork on there, I don't think. Looks pretty good. And generally, you're not paying a lot more than, and in fact, I don't even think there was a standard version. So you're getting what they term a deluxe version, I guess, for basically getting all that stuff for free. So we will do, as I said, a let's play of that. Stay tuned to the channel. That will be up shortly as well. And then we'll jump into another one which sort of piqued my fancy, was Trinity Trigger on the PS5. And this is a bit of a harken back to the SNES era of JRPGs, very much in the secret of Mana mold there, and I don't think that came with any extras there, just the disc in and of itself there. So that is those ones, and then the two heavy hitters, I should say, the two heavy hitters that we did pick up. Now I did wait on this one a little bit, only because some of the past history with the games, but it is the Diablo 4 cross-gen version on the Xbox Series X. Didn't get it day one, mainly for the fact of I wanted to wait and see how the servers went, because there was obviously major issues with Diablo 3, but Diablo 4 seems to have skated by pretty well in terms of all that sort of stuff. I've probably put about 10 or 15 hours into it now, and plays quite well. Haven't had any issues with it. So, and as the main one for the month that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. Final Fantasy 16. We had to go and get that out day one. I played through, I think I'm about 10 or 15 hours into it at this stage. Now it's a bit interesting with some of the Metacritic scores and that sort of stuff. I think it's scored fairly well from a critical standpoint, but it seems to be getting review bombed pretty badly, and then some people getting upset that it's not quite high enough. So I guess you can't please everyone, and being a PlayStation 5 exclusive and not coming out to the Xbox console, you're always going to inflame the old console wars there. But it does come with a few slips in there. So you've got an ad for Forspoken, and then a trial for Final Fantasy 14 online, I should say. And it does have a reversible cover as well, so you can see that's the main cover that it does come with. And if we pull that out, you can see the reversible cover on the other side there for Final Fantasy 15. So a fair bit of gaming to get through over the next couple of weeks. As I mentioned, the two big ones that are, well, let's be honest, pretty big time sinks is Final Fantasy 16 and Diablo 4. So we'll have to try and get to some of those others across the journey at some point. But that will do us for this video on Nighthawk Gaming for June's pickups. Jump into the comments, let me know what you thought of the games, if you have played any, and what your pickups or best pickup of the month has been for the month of June. And you can see there, I'd have to say these two are probably pick of the bunch, which is probably no surprise, and hopefully that one turns out to be quite good as well. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and you subscribe. We're putting up videos, multiple videos a week, so you don't want to miss out on those, and it certainly does help to get the channel up and running in its infancy. But that'll do us for now on this video. It's been Nighthawk Gaming. Thanks for watching.